Have you ever spent hours on gorgeous chocolates only for them to turn out dull and sticky? Let's fix that forever. Welcome to Buxton Bakery. I'm Belle, and today you'll master the seeding method for tempering dark chocolate. No fancy gadgets, just science and a spatula. Okay, so what you're going to need is a thermometer, a glass bowl, a saucepan and a stovetop, a spatula, some dark chocolate, preferably 70%, but anything over 50% cocoa will do, and some paper towel. All right, I've got some boiling water here ready to go, but as you can see, I've actually chopped my chocolate up. Now, you don't have to chop your chocolate, but if you do take one thing away from this video about the tempering process, it is to chop your chocolate. Now, having it in finer pieces like this means it will melt more evenly, giving you more control over the temperature, and that's how we really ensure that we get our chocolate into temper. Okay, so now that we have our chocolate over the heat, we want to keep moving it around until it's all melted through. As you can see, it's already starting to melt. As this chocolate melts, we want to get it to 50 to 55 degrees Celsius, which is 122 to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's at that point that we'll remove it off the heat. Okay, so you can see how the chocolate is already starting to get this really lovely shiny gloss to it. So let's just keep going till we're all melted, and then we'll do our first temperature check. All right, so let's check our temperature and see where we're at. Perfect, we're right in between that 50 to 55 degrees sweet spot, so let's get this off the heat. All right, so what we want to do now is cool our chocolate down to the next temperature. So let's give the thermometer a quick clean because it will give us a false reading otherwise. And there's two methods that we can do here. So the first method is the seeding method using chocolate chips, where we drop some chocolate chips in here that haven't been tempered yet, and we mix them through to help bring the temperature down. Or the other method is using some cool water to cool that chocolate down nice and quickly. That's the one we're going to use today. All right, so I have a bowl of cool water here, and just gently place it into your bowl. Yeah, you don't want to end up getting any water in your chocolate mix at all, because it will instantly ruin the lot. And now we just want to keep stirring to bring the temperature of the chocolate down as quickly as we can, being cautious to scoop all the side bits in every time we do a full rotation so we don't get anything setting on the edges. And we'll test the temperature in a couple of minutes. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes, so let's check and see what our temperature is at now. All right, we're still a bit high. We're trying to get it down to 28 to 29 degrees Celsius, which I believe is 82 to 84 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's keep going for a little bit longer. That's the sweet spot we want. So now what we're going to do is get this off the ice and onto our bain-marie again. Okay, so we've removed the cold water. We're back onto our saucepan of hot water. We want to raise the temperature now back up to between 31 to 32 degrees Celsius, which is 88 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, we're there. Let's get this off the heat. All right, let's do a little test and see how well our chocolate has tempered. Now, if it's tempered correctly, this is going to start to set within 2 to 3 minutes, and we're going to lose that glossy shine, and the chocolate will start to become dull. Okay, checking on our spoon, and it has gone dull as expected, and it's not sticky. We can touch it, it's not melting, it's not coming off onto our fingers. That means that we have tempered our chocolate properly. So hopefully that's the result you've got. Now, worst case scenario, it hasn't gone dull, it is a bit sticky. Repeat the process again. You can just do it again to temper your chocolate. Now, it does seem like a difficult process, but all you have to do is reach those 3 temperatures in that order, and you will end up with perfectly tempered chocolate every time. Please make sure to send me some links or photos. Let me know how you go with yours, what you end up creating with your chocolate. And if you'd like to see what I'm going to do with this batch of chocolate, follow me over here. I'm going to make a chocolate fairy floss tree design. It's going to be pretty epic, so come and have a look. Or you can come over here and watch me use tempered chocolate to make Willy Wonka's chocolate balls. See you next time.